In this video, we're gonna clean a pretty ugly stain on a 2017 Hyundai Elantra, I believe. Except instead of using my traditional super clean that I use all the time, I actually went and picked up a super consumer level grade priced interior cleaner called Turtle Wax Power Out Upholstery. So this could be bought, I think, for like $5 or something online. So this video is gonna help you tackle stains across your interior with super accessible, affordable, consumer level products. And there's this brush here which you have to spray it through this. You press the dispenser here and it goes through this through the brush. But if you don't want to just use this one, I'm also going to be using this bristle brush. Now I'm assuming you're able to purchase this and you have some old toothbrush or some brush around your house that you can use. So all you're going to need is a cleaner. Here again is like $5 locally. I'm going to use a little bit of this brush just to test it out. But I'm also using this super cheap like $2 brush that you can just use an old toothbrush, and then a towel to mop up the stain. Okay, so step number one is vacuum it out if you need to. This one doesn't need it. If you don't have a vacuum or you don't want to vacuum because you just want to attack the stain, just literally like kind of brush it, all the debris out the way. Once that's done, we're gonna use Turtle Wax Power Out Upholstery. I think it was like $5 locally. So for starters is, I'm gonna work one section just because I wanna show you the before and after. So I'm just gonna cover this part up right here. And you don't want to like this one specifically, it kind of dispenses kind of ugly, but you want to put the cleaner around the specific area you're going to be cleaning. So hopefully you guys can see that it's right here that I'm going to cleaning. So I'm going to spray this liberally onto here. Then just for starters, let's see how this goes. So I'm just going to agitate this area right here. Now I'm not going to put much pressure because I feel like this will break rather easily. So I'd rather agitate for a little longer rather than put more down pressure. That way the bristles don't come off as easily. So I'm just gonna work this area right here. And I'll spray just a little bit while I'm agitating, because you can press it and it's gonna come into the brush here. So I'll spray a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to just give it the first mop up, see how we did. So you guys probably aren't gonna see it on camera, but there's still, you can still see a very light staining right here and still right here as well. It's not picking up on camera, I highly doubt it. Let me bring you guys in right now. So like just around here, there's still a light hue, I guess, and then a little bit of a staining right there as well. It pulled off some, you know, not everything that you'd want. So because it didn't pull off everything, all we're gonna literally do is just reapply and re-agitate. Except I'm not gonna use this brush right here. I'm just gonna dispense it in that same area. And then I'm going to use my bristle brush here and work it in like this. And here I can get a lot more aggressive. So just work in circular motions, put a bit of down pressure. Then we're gonna take the towel once again and mop it up. And you can see it is pulling off right here, all that dirt and stuff. So it does work, of course. So you can see here, this is where we cleaned. It does look a lot better. Once it dries, there's probably still gonna be a little bit of that stain there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera, but you can still see it right here. You can apply a few more times, but you know, based off of what we did here, if you're doing this at home and you want to clean off a stain or so, then this will probably be good enough for you if it's at home for your personal vehicle, or you want to touch something up real quick. So this could be desirable results for you. If you wanted better results, just reapply and agitate again. All right, so we took care of this part. Let me just work this section right here. I'm gonna leave everything else so we can see that before and after comparison. So I'm gonna work this section right here. I'll spray this, and I feel like these bristles just aren't aggressive enough to really do the right job. So I'll spray the stain with here and just spread it around. But I'm actually gonna use the I'm definitely gonna use the bristle brush. So you'll use your toothbrush or whatever the brush you have on hand to agitate. Since I still see a lot right there, I'll spray some into here. Work it in a little bit. And then start agitating. And if you can't really tell, let me change the ISO here. But the white foam is actually a little brown now. It has a brownish tone to it. And that's gonna be the dirt and gunk that you're actually picking out of the seat and into that foam. So now that'll be good enough. I'll take my towel, kind of clean that real quick, and then mop this portion up. So as you can tell, it looks way better right here where we cleaned, way better than before. You know, once it dries, which will not take that long because it's not damp at all. It didn't really penetrate the cloth material. It kind of just sat on top, which is kind of a downside of the foam there, but it did remove a lot of the stain. Here, just around this area right here, I still see quite a bit of stain. I think, you know, again, you can go for more applications. It'll help. But honestly, I think this is the kind of the plateau for the cleaner in terms of strength. It's just not as strong as, like, let's say Super Clean that I use all the time. But again, if you're doing this at home, you have a stain to clean up, you spilled something and you wanted a quick fix, it did a pretty good job. And this stain here has been here for years already, or I don't know how long, but it's been here for a while. So if you have an immediate stain that you take care of immediately, then it should come out even better. All right, and that wraps up this video. Wanted to keep things super simple. Overall thoughts of this product is that it's great that you can just readily buy it. If you don't have a brush and don't want to spend any money on a brush, you can use the one that comes with it. In my opinion, if you put any decent down pressure, these bristles are going to start breaking relatively quick, which kind of defeats the purpose. If you don't have a brush, don't want to use a brush for whatever reason, you could just use an extra towel and use that. So have like 2 towels, one to agitate and then one to mop up. That's an option as well. Consumer, like, you know, this is like one. It's been a while since I've used a product like this. You know, would I recommend it to a professional, or if you're looking to get results for other people? No, of course not. It's just the strength is not there. But based off what you saw, I did clean a lot of that stain off. You can replicate that process throughout your interior. It says it's for seats and stuff, but I'm sure you can use it for door panels and such like that to clean those out as well. So overall, I mean, for what you're using it, right? No, you know, you're not gonna do an entire interior and make it look absolutely amazing with under 3 hours with just, you know, these 2 tools. So be aware of what you're getting into. But if this is what you have available, it seems like a great product. Clean a few stains here and there, and that should get you going. If you do want to have a bit more of a bite, then I would say upgrade maybe to like Super Clean. At least in my experience, that's the one I've used the most. It gets you great results, and it's also priced right. So if you have any comments, questions, feedback, leave those in the comment section down below, and I will see you on the next one.